Hi, my name is Chris Mendoza and we're going to be talking about the STM Canna RocketBox Mini here. Right here before us we have a bunch of different parts and we're going to kind of go through what each and every single one of them does. Starting with the loading box over here, we have, as well as going over here to the bottom tray, moving over to our top tray, and then of course our finishing base. As we're getting this kind of set up, notice how I am lining up our prongs over here. There are 4 main prongs that will be fitting into basically the bottom tray. As I'm putting those in there, being able to finagle those, able to get those down in there, do whatever you need to do to basically get those set nice and even. As you can see here, as best as I can show you, we're sitting rather flush with it, making sure we're not kind of off kilter. Next from there, after we have these 2 components together, comes the top tray. Top tray goes on after we have the papers initially set into the bottom tray here, and we'll go on as flush as we can, making sure that we make our fingertips not able to catch within the finger guards here. And I will be setting this tray exactly on top of these 2 prongs over here, trying to get the best alignment you possibly can. And as you can see as well, this top tray here is going to basically dictate the fill line in which we have our pre-roll set. From here, we're able to then initially put this into the rocket box. This process is definitely best done by a quick, speedy, fast-paced movement that isn't ever slowly put in there. That way it doesn't bend papers or crease them by any means. As you can see, straight up motion is probably going to be the best motion for you. Slowly moving on over here, making sure that our 2 screw prongs are going to be located right here in the 2 main holes lined up exactly. So you can see the top loading tray is exactly flush with the bottom tray with those papers. Trying not to bend the papers as well when we're loading the machine can keep us from having any issues. Aligning them up, getting on top of that, we always recommend getting a bird's eye view to be able to put this into the machine. Slowly but surely pressing down into the machine, making sure it's fixated and locked, where they're going to move over to our 2 best friends over here, the washers as well as the screw pins. The washers are going to go on first, making sure that they're appropriately flush with the machine, not catching on any angle. And as we screw these on, always watching to make sure nothing's flying off or anything, and making sure these are appropriately flush with the machine, both tightened down relatively the same. From here you can see the machine is set up and ready to go basically to start the full operation with the on switch.